Big Daddy, C Block's power. Got the streets devoured. Gold chains glisten in the hour. Flow like a sizzling shower. Spit fire like a dragon. Crews left staggering. Imagine in the habit. Check it, Big Daddy moving. Calculating the scheme. Rough neck, no bleeding. Hardcore eyes gleam. C Block dominion. Pure raw strength in the kitchen.
All you motherfuckers know what time it is. It is 10 something, 10:12. That means it's time for the Media Virus podcast up in this biatch. It's time for the C block of the Media Virus podcast. And as always, it wouldn't be C. Like, Mike and I were having this conversation when I noticed that you hadn't seen the link yet. And I went, you know that we don't really have any kind of contingency plan for if he doesn't show up.
That's a lot of faith.
The whole block is pretty much based on the fact that you're going to be here, and we've kind of curated everything around you. So, you know, as we should.
I appreciate that.
And if your talents needs to be respected, and I hope you feel that, you know, coming from us.
Nothing is better at 10 something than the man that brings 10 something.
That's right.
To the table.
There you go. That's all you need to know about Big Daddy Media Virus podcast. The first thing I wanted to get into is, and the only thing, so I wanted to get into this story, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And you'll see why I didn't have ChatGPT or anything to do on this. Bizarre hot wifing sex trend has become more popular, with couples saying it saved relationship.
Yes, hot wifing. Love hot wifing.
Okay, so a bizarre new trend, which is becoming more popular than ever, is helping save relationships, according to some couples. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your standpoint, we're living in an age where people are becoming more and more open about what they get up to in the bedroom in public. Because it spreads fucking disease is why we were very closed off before. So it's still, but by the way, it still spreads disease. Just so everybody knows. But you only need to tune into Channel 4 after the watershed these days to either see some adults losing their virginity in front of millions on Virgin Island, or even trying swinging in Open House, the Great Sex Experiment. This is where we realize this is in England. Okay?
Yes.
So, and then, you know.
So they use different words.
Right. And I just wanted to kind of make the point that when they say hot wifing, we call cuckolding. We are not the same. That's all I'm going to say. We are not the same. You're saying hot wife. We're saying cut cold. You're letting another dude fuck your wife.
Yeah. You're letting somebody else bang your old lady.
Right. And you're watching.
Presumably in the dark, in a chair, smoking a cigarette while fully clothed.
Right.
Here's the thing, right? So there's a lot of hot wives out there. There's a lot of wives that are extremely attractive whose partners are unable to satisfy them sexually for one reason or another. And because that exists, BBC kings like myself find this the perfect opportunity to accept invitations to sexually satisfy women who perhaps have not had such satisfaction in quite some time.
If you would like Daddy to come satisfy your wife, give us a call. 646-VIRUS01. We'll set it up.
So you're filling
we are literally filling a void. We are providing a service that listen, gentlemen, Gentlemen, listeners of the Media Buyers podcast, when you are unable to provide that type of service for your wife, call Big Daddy, because Big Daddy can. No wife of yours should go sexually unsatisfied. Save your relationship and use my dick for her pleasure.
We're writing a fucking commercial and we're gonna play it
in C Block.
Like it's actually a sponsor every week. That's what's going to happen from now on.
C Block has been brought to you by Big Daddy's Penis.
Satisfying your wife? Well, call 646-virus-01 and we'll send over Big Daddy with his penis.
If your wife's birthday is coming up, why not get her that special something?
Why don't we have a gross of them molded and sell them?
And you know what? This is the thing, dude. One of the other guys has to go with you.
For safety.
To videotape.
So that things don't get weird.
No, but the production of pornography is perfectly legal. But technically, what we'd be doing if we're just charging for sex, that's prostitution.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So somebody has to videotape.
That's right.
Maybe the husband can do it.
He's not doing anything else, so he might as well.
He can videotape. I'll just sit there and jerk off.
Dude, you want to trade? Here, hold my camera. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much, dude. What do you think? Are you having a good time? I didn't think I'd like this. This is pretty cool. Oh, look, he's really getting in there. Oh yeah,
dude, yeah. Get a shot of that. Oh my god, have you ever seen it open that much? Tight shot.
What? He's really getting in there.
I think you found the spot.
Oh shit. Like how much do you love your wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is strictly for her.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was probably the ideal C Block bit right there.
It's not lost on me how we immediately have you sitting down, jerking off, and shirking your duty onto someone else. Who just happens to be the poor guy in the story. Who's already getting shit on.
I thought it was entertaining that I might back out because, oh yeah, the husband's there. No, he can videotape. I'll just turn off. All right. Moving on.
In other news,
there's an OnlyFans star busted for a fake pregnancy scam. Have you heard about this?
No.
An OnlyFans creator in Atlanta was arrested after allegedly scamming fans out of over 45. What?
Can we switch tabs that you're sharing?
Oh. I can just take that down.
That'll work.
You know.
That's fine.
I did absolutely no research as to whether any of this shit was true.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Whether these are true or not, you're going to believe it. Because it's all believable at this point.
Okay.
You understand?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
An OnlyFans creator in Atlanta was arrested after allegedly scamming fans out of over $45,000 in baby shower donations by faking a pregnancy for months, complete with bump photos and gender reveals. The kicker, she used an AI baby generator for ultrasound images. Fans who demanded refunds were blocked, while others kept sending daddy donations until police traced the gift through her Cash App records. Congratulations, it's felony fraud. Yeah. So,
Wait a minute. Is it illegal?
I mean, I feel like it should be.
Because are they? Which is the like? She's accepting gifts.
I got you. No, that's again. I have absolutely no way of knowing if this story is true or not. You know, it's not like I can go to the internet and make my own decisions. Proven that. A Block proved that. I didn't, dude. When I started to write A Block yesterday, Big Daddy, Chat GPT, Byte Reynolds, told me that it was a hoax that Malcolm Jamal Warner died.
Oh, that sucks. Wow.
So I was about to go on I had a scripted tirade about how nobody in the media did any fucking research, and they got, I don't know how they got spoofed, right? And then we were talking about Ozzy, and we had a joke in talking about Ozzy that he was decent enough to die in time for A Block without a 827 rewrite. Like, it was meant for him to die on like a Tuesday, so that we could get it right into A Block without having to change a bunch of shit around. We made that joke last night writing the script.
Uh-huh.
And then at like 7:45, Mike sends me a message. We have a problem. Malcolm Jamal Warner is absolutely dead. And I'm like, well, only thing we can do is lean the fuck into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no other way to go. Because it's too late to like try to rewrite it, like rescript an entire like segment.
Yeah.
Like there was fury and fire in my my high horsedness of them not doing any research.
You know what my research was? I heard somebody at lunch today talking about it. I said, he's really dead. And she laughed. She said, yeah, he's really dead. It's a shame, right? I said, yeah, it is. I said, no. I knew Matt was fucking cracked last night when he said he wasn't really dead. But, she's like, she said, tell me the guy on your podcast thinks that he's still alive. I said, I'm pretty sure. And I got to figure out how to tell him to take it out of the
Yeah. In my defense, Byte provided me with 2 links.
And then I did a Google search.
That seemed completely legit.
At 7:45.
So I forget what we were actually talking about. But I if she's just putting on a show and taking cash as a gift, is there a law? I don't know. It's a good point.
I mean, as long as
at some point you have the due diligence to figure out where your money's going.
Yeah.
Just somebody has a duty to tell you where they're going to put it to some degree. You have a due diligence to. The onus is upon you to find some of that stuff out and verify it.
I think for me, as long as I'm still getting the pregnant titty pics, like like you can scam me, but I'm gonna still need the pictures.
Right.
Like, I still want to see pregnant titties with big giant nipples, big puffy nipples and giant areola. I still want to see big puffy labia, and I still want to see you get your back blown out. Just straight cream pies because it's too late now. Maybe some swollen feet pictures. Like, I'll still pay for it, but I just want to make sure we get the progress pictures.
Right. You all right, Matt?
I am all right. I'm just, you know what? I said, I was thinking to myself, let me go check the factuality, not of this story, but of the next one.
Oh,
So before you go into the next story, here's a weird question, right? So let's say a woman who's into fisting, right? She gets pregnant,
yeah.
but she's still into fisting.
No, you can't. It's child abuse. Beating the shit out of
Right?
that.
Right? So at what point are you just punching a baby at some point? Like, in what month do you start punching a baby in the face?
Well, in my family, 8. But
Or-
that's
at some point, what if he grabbed your finger? Yeah,
Right? Because
where are you going?
Because you're in there.
Shit, I think it's got me. Relax your hand. Relax your hand.
we structure this whole fucking block around this guy. This one. This guy right here. We structure this whole fucking block around him.
And this is why.
This is what he brings to the table today.
Joy. Absolute joy.
I mean, I have to pretend to be offended being the host of the show. Right? So that's what I'm doing.
I'll have to see if I get my money back from that OnlyFans lady.
But there was a
the TikTok girl.
TikTok Christian girl exposed running foot fetish channel.
Yeah.
Nice.
23-year-old faith influencer on TikTok who regularly posted purity pledge videos and modesty rants has been exposed for operating a secret foot fetish page on Fansly, raking in $12,000 a month by crushing fruit with her toes while whispering Bible verses.
There is something inherently dirtier about that than anything she could do with her pussy.
I mean, she was just trying to make sacramental wine.
I definitely think that's an AI hallucination, I think. I don't know. But the next one, porn star's AI clone sues for revenge porn. A popular adult actress is suing a deepfake porn company for using her AI likeness to create a custom porn videos without her consent. The twist? Her real OnlyFans traffic quadrupled after the scandal, and she's now partnering with the same AI company to release authorized AI porn with a cut of the profits.
There you go. Okay, see, that's a happy ending.
She just wanted to get paid.
Exactly.
It's all anybody wants, right?
You know what? I appreciate that. They had the integrity at least to cut her in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's an actual story. Like, I know this one has at least a kernel of truth to it. But Miami Beach Hookup Hotel is hotspot for watch thieves. A wave of $40,000 $40,000
Jeez.
Rolex robberies is sweeping Miami Beach with tourists hooking up on Tinder, only to wake up with empty wrists and pepper spray in their eyes. Police say, now, see, why would you pepper spray a guy who's sleeping? You'd wake him up.
Right? I feel like that's a step too far.
Yeah, Venezuelan honey trap ring is using decoy women to lure men for drinks, get them blackout drunk, and then swap their real watches for Chinese knockoff. So this has got a kernel of truth in it. We're going to get into that one soon. The next one, I think, has a kernel of truth. I think, did we talk about this on the last? I don't think
it's a waste of pepper spray. Ladies, what you do, you give him the two-handed pepper grinder, right? You leave him in a puddled mess of happiness, and then you just walk the fuck out the door.
Yeah, shut up and leave.
He's not going to remember your name. He has no clue what you look like.
Not for nothing. He might give you his watch if you ask him nice.
If you do a good enough job,
yeah, he might
if you hit the back of the throat, he'll just give you the watch.
Maybe
what you do is you ask him while you're deep throating Excalibur. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, so here's the genius move, right, dude? You give her the watch for sex, right? Then you go report the fucking watch stolen.
No. You get the Chinese knockoff. You give her the knockoff for sex. Honey, don't waste you. Honey, just suck my dick. Here's the watch. Save your pepper spray. Just give her the knockoff.
There you go. And report stolen.
And then report it stolen. And so everyone wins.
Everyone wins. This next one is a Florida woman claims demon made her do it after biting boyfriend's ear off during sex.
Oh.
In Ocala, a 31-year-old
thank God.
bit off a chunk of her boyfriend's ear during rough role play, then blamed demonic possession for the incident. Police
I guess they were playing Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. That's the role play?
That was the role play. Well, police found her naked on the front lawn, screaming she was Lilith reborn while covered in blood. The boyfriend, now out of the hospital, says he still loves her.
That's good pussy. That is good pussy.
If you can leave with a chunk of my ear and I'm still into it, that's good pussy.
Yeah.
Right? It's the hotness scale.
Yeah.
That's all the way at the top of crazy. That pussy is
Well, it just goes to show the devil's in the detail, and apparently the pussy too. And the earlobe.
That's good pussy.
That's right.
And I'm glad it was his ear and not his dick.
Now we're going to get into the ones that these are actual news stories that we've converted to a segment. And I think you're going to enjoy some of these. Did you hear about the 911 operator that called?
Yes. On the last day of work. Yes.
Was it their last day of work? Well, but
it was her last day of work. She was I don't think she was retiring. I think she was just quitting. It was her last day. And she called up Karen. I think her actual name was Karen, this bitch.
Karen Clinton, a former firefighter and neighborhood safety advocate, labeling her the dumbest person to call this police department on a repeated basis. Over the past 15 years, Clinton had made approximately 183 calls, prompting the now fired dispatcher to coast her with a so-called booby prize for excessive reporting. The confrontation has prompted outrage, with Clinton saying the call felt humiliating. No shit.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yes, I'd love to hear it again.
Oh, you want to fucking hear it?
Because fuck that bitch.
Fuck both of them, really. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where, am I the asshole? Yep. No matter who it is. I was trying to figure out what to do. I had to stop the first screen. There we go. Sorry, guys.
The Twinsburg Police Department calling. I just want to let you know, congratulations, you've won the prize. It's called the Booby Prize. You are the dumbest person to call this police department on a repeated basis. So thank you for being a resident of this city and have a wonderful life.
Former.
All right, so I'm gonna let's break this down.
Okay.
2 calls a month.
Did you figure this out already?
Yes, I did. 2 calls a month.
183 divided by 15 is, well, it's 12.2 a year is what the math I come up with. There's
So
12,
so a little over one a month.
a little over one a month.
Yeah, you figure there had to be like a 4th of July where she called twice, or something like that.
Juneteenth probably.
Yeah, could be.
But I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time I called 911. I think it was 7 years ago when someone shot out my wife's window as she was driving with a pellet gun on her way, like late at night on her way home from work. I called 911. I was fucking livid.
I bet.
Turned out to be pointless. However, that was the last. You should really like.
I can tell you the last time I called 911. Never once in my entire fucking life.
Well, no, you're a medical professional. You're the guy who's on your knees yelling, "Go call 911."
And I can tell you the last time I had 911 called on me.
Well, I mean,
right?
Yesterday?
It was 2 days ago.
What were you wearing when you came home tonight?
I said hello to my neighbor, and then
he pushed.
What do you mean hello?
He pushed the one. He already had the 9 and the 1 in.
Well, what happened was I was eyeballing his Rolex watch, and
meanwhile, in Minnesota, State Senator Nicole Mitchell, Democrat of Woodbury, was convicted by a jury on July 18th, 2025. Big Daddy, let me ask you this question. You hear a Minnesota senator, a woman, a Democrat, is convicted of a crime. What do you think the crime is?
If it's Minnesota and Democrat, I'm thinking it's a white lady. So it has to be something white collar. So I'm thinking embezzlement.
Okay, it is a white lady.
You're right there.
You're right there. However, my friend, she was convicted July 18th, 2025 of first-degree burglary and possession of burglary tools. She admitted to her entering her stepmother's Detroit Lakes home in April 2024, allegedly looking for her late father's belongings. While prosecutors pointed to the evidence like a crowbar and latex gloves, Bring Me the News Axios, according to them, the conviction carries a potential sentence of 6 months to 20 years. With a razor-thin 34 to 33 Democratic majority in the state Senate, pressure is mounting for Mitchell to fucking resign. She still has her...
Yes, she has to resign, or they have to have a hearing to get rid of her.
To face expulsion. Town leaders have confirmed she'll step down on August 4th to settle in personal matters. So,
if you can hold the presidency with 34 federal convictions, you can hold a Senate job with one lousy arrest.
Well,
State Senate at that.
But can you shoot somebody if they don't do their job?
Yes.
But can you shoot their mom?
No, it has to be
Has to be them.
I think
it has
that's
to be them. It has to be in the face, and it has to be with a shotgun.
right. Well, in Belleville, Illinois, on July 16th, a routine workplace incident turned violent. A teenage crew member refused her manager, Kathy Bledsoe's trash duty and clocked out early. The teen's mother arrived to confront Bledsoe behind the counter, leading to a physical altercation. Bledsoe then allegedly pulled the gun and shot the mother in the leg. Both women are now facing charges. Bledsoe for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, the mother for battery and mob action.
Mob action? God, what the fuck did she do?
She probably got everyone to try to beat her. You know how to be.
Well, yeah. I do.
You start saying there's rat meat in the burgers and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just get people all pissed off for nothing.
In Florida, predator peppered tourists in Miami Beach. 20-year-old Esther Maria Torres pleaded guilty to armed robbery after luring two men to hotels in March, pepper spraying them, and stealing luxury watches. One Hugo Boss, the other a $22,000 Rolex Submariner. Surveillance and body cam footage aided in her arrest, though called a predator by a hotelier. Torres avoided prison time and received 5 years probation.
Oh shit! You know, every time
these watches.
Every time I see Hugo Boss, I'm amazed that the brand is still around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
their claim to fame is, right?
The Nazis.
Yeah. The SS uniform.
The SS uniforms were made by, let me tell you something, dude. The SS were sharply fucking dressed.
Yes.
Okay. That is a good look.
They had great, specifically the clothing, great lines, good fit.
Distinctive. Very distinctive.
Dude, and the haircuts. Oh, the SS haircuts were fantastic. Anyway. I was just looking at my grandfather's. I mean, never mind.
So the lesson here is I need to get a Rolex from Temu.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is the thing. But I mean, I think the point we're missing here is that, you know, this woman went into a male-dominated field of predation and did a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
She could have seduced him and maybe knocked him out and gotten everything instead of just pepper spraying him and taking his watch.
Yeah.
A little short-sighted, and I think that's what got her caught. She needs to learn how to play somebody needs to teach her about Rohypnol. I'm sure people have slipped her Rohypnol.
It's a bit of a longer game, though.
It is, but I think it can, like, if a guy's got a watch that's worth that much,
you want him to forget you.
You want him to
I still say the best idea is a blowjob. Suck that man's dick. You can get whatever you want. Just wear him out. That's it. That's all you got to do. He won't remember your name. He won't give a fuck, and he will love you forever. Just wear his dick out, and then just walk away.
There is one thing that has made me purchase a lot of jewelry through the years.
Exactly.
So that's our show for this week. That's what we got. I think we did a fantastic job. We got to talk to Big Daddy about improv. What's going on in improv land? How you doing? What's
fantastic. Today is Wednesday. So on Saturday, this coming Saturday, July whatever the fuck, at 7:00 at the Chapel Street Theater, the Forgetful Squirrels is having our debut show at the Chapel Street Theater. We are going to make funny We're going to make history for the first time in that brand new big ass swanky theater. Tickets are selling like fucking hotcakes, and it's going to be a full house. It's going to be a good time. Then afterwards, gentlemen, if you need a hot wife, and let Big Daddy know, and we can make that shit happen too. Backstage pass.
Oh, so if you fuck someone's wife, they get a backstage pass.
You get a backstage pass to meet the rest of the crew.
That's generous, dude.
This is Ramon. He's the electrician. This is our gaffer, Bill.
It's a free Temu Rolex watch.
Harry, Billy, and Joe are all grips. She likes it.
Not only do you get to meet the crew, but he also fucks your wife.
That's a win-win for everybody. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Indeed. There you go, indeed.
That's right.
There's nothing better than laughs and dick to make your wife's birthday special.
There you go. That's and if you don't want to go to a Forgetful Squirrel show, but you still want Big Daddy to fuck your wife, you can give us a call, 646-01. We'll help you set that up.
You can take either one. You can take the laughter. You can take the dick. You can take them both if you want to, but we're still offering. He's offering get one free.
Package. It's not going to cost you anything.
It's literally a total package deal.
It's his whole package. You might even talk him into fucking you.
If you got it depends on what that watch is. Take a look at that watch first.
In the podcast production system, there are two separate but equal.
Is there a better note to go out on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think we're just if we keep playing, it's going to be like a Grateful Dead tribute band.
Yep. So here we go. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.